The ability to move traffic on game day here at Texas A&M University has become the envy of the Southeastern Conference, thanks to innovation and teamwork. But as you'll soon see, things used to be really bad here. The origin of those traffic problems really began here at Tuscaloosa's Bryant-Denny Stadium and that famous game between the Aggies and Alabama in 2012. It was A&M's first year in the SEC, and the Aggies had a freshman quarterback sensation that would go on to win the Heisman Trophy. It was a game that would have Crimson Tide fans seeing red.
What happens? Lightning in a bottle. Johnny Manziel and the Aggies beat Alabama, and the stage is set for the following season. Revenge is on the mind of Alabama. The Aggie fans are feeling invincible.
That 2013 rematch would be historic, not only for the number of fans, but also for the traffic chaos. Although a record-setting 90,000 people were expected, those estimates would be shattered.
We had 88,000 people inside the stadium, but we had another 35,000 outside the stadium. Folks that were just here for the party, they were at tailgates, they wanted to be part of the scene. We'd never had a crowd anywhere close to that. It really overwhelmed the system.
There were nearly 125,000 people within a square mile or so of Kyle Field. And with the game being close till the very end, the Aggies lost that game by just one touchdown. It meant that everyone tried to leave at the same time, adding to the strain on the system.
That first game with Alabama, it was just a lot of people leaving the game at one time. It was a complete disaster.
Pedestrians, buses, individual motorists, even the chancellor of the A&M system were at a near standstill.
And so after the game, I'm going home. Well, I only live a mile from here, and it took an hour or better to get home. And the emails coming and the text messages coming into my phone during that hour from Aggies all over the place was just off the charts.
In his frustration, Chancellor Sharp would call the director of the Texas A&M Transportation Institute with one instruction: fix this mess. TTI research fellow Tim Lomax, known for his pioneering work on congestion with the nationally recognized Urban Mobility Report, helped develop a new Kyle Field transportation plan. Along with his colleague Madison Metzger-Galarza, they are seen every game day, making sure the numerous elements of the plan are in place and working. The Game Day Transportation Improvement Project is multifaceted and includes some innovative solutions, like making the main roadway leading away from Kyle Field contraflow. By the fourth quarter of each home game, road crews change Welborn Road so that instead of 2 lanes headed south, there are now 4.
Right now, our focus is trying to get people away from campus instead of to campus.
And it's working.
Yes.
Among the high-tech solutions are 2 centers filled with monitors showing camera views from critical locations around campus and city streets. At College Station's Traffic Control Center, the flow of traffic is vastly improved with signal changes that can be done immediately with the touch of a button. And at Kyle Field's Command Center, safety and mobility are the 2 main goals.
It brings all of the key entities together in one spot, so that way if we do have an issue, that communication happens as quick as possible and we can get help and resources whenever they are needed.
Soon after the 2013 Alabama game, TTI developed Destination Aggieland, a smartphone app that gives everyone coming to Aggieland a huge advantage in navigating game day bedlam. It shows parking opportunities, bus routes, explains how you need to leave campus depending on where you park, and more. There have been tens of thousands of downloads of the app, and transportation personnel know it's been vital in easing game day traffic problems. There have been numerous low-tech solutions too, like closing off some streets to motorists, making some sidewalks much wider, creating no-wheel zones for those highly populated pedestrian areas, changing some bus schedules and creating off-campus park and ride lots, turning an undeveloped area into 2,700 additional game day parking spaces, and the creation of a synchronized approach to traffic management at the West Campus garage. The movement of pedestrians and the 3,700 motor vehicles out of the garage is coordinated with the movement of traffic on Welborn Road. But perhaps the most effective of all the solutions is the new level of collaboration among all the entities across the community. And that's most evident in the Thursday meetings before each game day.
We're able to add all of our partners at Texas A&M who are so invested in game day. It's a community effort, and it takes thousands of people to put on a football game.
It engaged the business owners, engaged the community, engaged our elected officials, the staff at the City of College Station, staff at Bryan, staff at TxDOT, Chamber of Commerce, and it was just this, plus all the entities on campus from athletics and 12th Man and UPD and everybody that has a big part of what we do on a game day.
Lang says Transportation Services employs 400 people on game day, from bus drivers to parking lot attendants to staff members assigned to barricade detail. Many of those groups have their own meetings hours before kickoff in order to be ready for the crowd of fans. Collaboration, combined with the numerous other elements, made a huge impact.
Our data is telling us that more roads are congested, but for a shorter period of time, which is showing that our improvements are helping people get home safely and faster.
It's much, much better because I don't get those calls, I don't get those emails, I don't get those text messages anymore.
Then people come to us and they say, hey, how do they do it at Texas A&M? So I think being a part of a standard bearing program, being the best, that's what A&M is all about.
So if we can have those future Aggies come to a game and think about nothing but their great experience that they've had, they come back for more, then we've done our job.
Working together, the Aggie community found a way to fix this mess. That comes as no surprise to anyone who knows Texas A&M. Solving problems is an Aggie tradition.